Piplup is one of the most beloved starter Pokémon in the entire franchise, capturing the hearts of fans around the world since its debut in the 4th generation of Pokémon games. This adorable penguin Pokémon has become an iconic figure in the Pokémon universe, known for its proud personality, distinctive appearance, and memorable role in both the games and anime series. Piplup is classified as the penguin Pokémon in the official Pokédex, which perfectly describes its design inspiration drawn from real-world penguin species. The national Pokédex number for Piplup is 393, making it one of the Pokémon introduced in the Diamond and Pearl era. In the Sinnoh Regional Pokédex, Piplup holds the number 7, placing it among the first Pokémon that trainers encounter when beginning their journey in the Sinnoh region. Piplup is a pure water-type Pokémon, which means it's strong against fire, ground, and rock type opponents, while being weak to electric and grass type moves. Standing at just 1 foot and 4 inches tall, or about 0.4 meters, Piplup is one of the smaller starter Pokémon in the franchise. Despite its small stature, Piplup carries itself with immense pride and dignity. The official weight of Piplup is 11.5 pounds, which translates to approximately 5.2 kilograms. This lightweight body helps Piplup swim efficiently through cold waters. The design of Piplup was created by Ken Sugimori, the legendary artist who has designed many of the most iconic Pokémon throughout the series' history. Piplup's appearance is primarily inspired by Emperor Penguin chicks, with its blue coloration and distinctive facial markings setting it apart from real-world penguins. The light blue body color of Piplup is complemented by a darker blue cape-like pattern on its back. Piplup features 2 white oval shapes on its chest that resemble buttons, giving it an almost formal appearance like a penguin wearing a tuxedo. The yellow beak of Piplup is short and rounded, different from the longer beaks of adult penguins in the real world. Above its eyes, Piplup has 2 small horn-like protrusions made of feathers that give it a distinctive crowned appearance. According to official Pokémon lore, Piplup lives along shores in northern countries where the climate is cold. The thick down covering Piplup's body protects it from the freezing temperatures of its natural habitat. Piplup is known to be a skilled swimmer, using its wings to propel itself through the water at impressive speeds while hunting for food. One of the most notable personality traits of Piplup is its strong sense of pride. According to Pokédex entries, Piplup is quite proud of itself and has difficulty accepting food from people because it does not want to appear dependent. This prideful nature sometimes leads Piplup to struggle with following orders from trainers, as it prefers to do things its own way. Despite its pride, Piplup is not very good at walking on land and often falls down. The Pokédex mentions that because Piplup is so proud, it picks itself back up immediately after falling and walks with its head held high as if nothing happened. This comedic trait has been featured prominently in the anime series, making Piplup even more endearing to fans. Piplup was first introduced in Pokémon Diamond and Pearl, which were released in Japan on September 28, 2006. These games marked the beginning of the 4th generation of Pokémon and introduced trainers to the Sinnoh region. In these games, Piplup is one of 3 starter Pokémon that players can choose at the beginning of their adventure, alongside Turtwig and Chimchar. Professor Rowan is the Pokémon professor who gives trainers their first Piplup in the Diamond and Pearl games. This tradition continued in Pokémon Platinum, the enhanced version of Diamond and Pearl released in 2008. Piplup also appears as a starter option in the remakes Pokémon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which were released for the Nintendo Switch in November 2021. The ability that Piplup has in the main series games is Torrent, which is the standard water-type starter ability. When Piplup's health drops below 1/3 of its maximum, the Torrent ability increases the power of all water-type moves by 50%. This ability can be crucial in turning the tide of battle when Piplup is in a desperate situation. Piplup also has access to a hidden ability called Defiant, which was introduced in later generations. The Defiant ability raises Piplup's attack stat by 2 stages whenever any of its stats are lowered by an opponent. This makes Piplup with Defiant particularly effective against opponents who rely on stat-lowering moves like Intimidate. In terms of base stats, Piplup has a total of 314 base stat points distributed across its 6 stats. Piplup's highest stat is Special Attack at 61, followed by Special Defense at 56. Its attack stat is 51, speed is 40, defense is 53, and HP is also 53. These stats reflect Piplup's nature as a specially oriented water-type Pokémon. Piplup learns a variety of moves as it levels up in the games. Its starting move is Pound, a basic normal-type physical attack. As Piplup grows stronger, it learns water-type moves like Bubble, Water Sport, and eventually the powerful Hydro Pump at higher levels. Piplup can also learn moves through TMs and breeding that expand its battle capabilities. One signature move associated with Piplup's evolution line is Drill Peck, a flying-type move that deals significant damage. Piplup can also learn Bide, a move that allows it to store energy from attacks and release it back at double the damage. The move Whirlpool can trap opponents while dealing water-type damage over several turns. Piplup evolves into Prinplup starting at level 16. This evolution sees Piplup grow larger and develop more prominent wing fins. Prinplup maintains the proud personality of Piplup, but becomes even more confident in its abilities. The evolution from Prinplup represents the transition from a chick to a juvenile penguin. The final evolution of the Piplup line is Empoleon, which evolves from Prinplup at level 36. Empoleon is a dual water and steel type Pokémon, gaining the steel typing upon evolution. This makes Empoleon one of the few starter Pokémon to gain a secondary type through evolution, and it gives the Pokémon excellent defensive capabilities. Empoleon's design is inspired by Emperor penguins and Napoleon Bonaparte, hence its name combining Emperor and Napoleon. The steel typing reflects the blade-like edges on Empoleon's wings, which are said to be sharp enough to cleave through drifting ice. Empoleon has a crown-like crest on its head that symbolizes its regal nature. In the Pokémon anime series, the most famous Piplup belongs to Dawn, one of Ash's traveling companions during the Diamond and Pearl series. Dawn received her Piplup from Professor Rowan at the very beginning of her journey to become a Pokémon coordinator. Dawn's Piplup quickly became one of the most popular Pokémon in the anime. Dawn's Piplup is known for its particularly proud and stubborn personality, even among other Piplup. This Piplup refuses to evolve, despite gaining enough experience to do so, choosing to remain in its base form throughout the series. Dawn respects Piplup's decision and does not force it to evolve, showing the strong bond between trainer and Pokémon. The voice actress for Dawn's Piplup in the Japanese version of the anime is Etsuko Kozakura, who has voiced the character since its debut. In the English dub, Piplup is voiced by Michelle Knotts, who captures the proud and sometimes dramatic personality of the Pokémon perfectly. Piplup's distinctive cry of its own name has become iconic among fans. Dawn's Piplup has a signature move in the anime called Bubble Beam, which it uses frequently in both battles and Pokémon contests. The way Dawn and Piplup perform Bubble Beam in contests has become one of their trademark combinations. Piplup also knows powerful moves like Whirlpool and Hydro Pump, which have helped Dawn win many contest battles. Throughout the Diamond and Pearl anime series, Piplup developed a rivalry with Ash's Pikachu. The two Pokémon often competed for attention and engaged in friendly arguments. Despite their rivalry, Pikachu and Piplup formed a strong friendship and worked together effectively in double battles and during their various adventures. Piplup has appeared in several Pokémon movies as part of Dawn's team. In the movie Pokémon: The Rise of Darkrai, Piplup played an important role alongside Dawn in the events at Alamos Town. Piplup also appeared in Giratina and the Sky Warrior and Arceus and the Jewel of Life, continuing its adventures with Dawn and Ash. One memorable anime episode focused entirely on Piplup is called Piplup Up and Away, where Dawn's Piplup runs away after feeling ignored. This episode showcased Piplup's emotional depth and the strong bond it shares with Dawn. The episode resonated with fans who appreciated seeing the usually proud Piplup show vulnerability. In the anime, Piplup is shown to have a particular fondness for food, especially poffins made by Dawn. Poffins are a Sinnoh region specialty treat for Pokemon, and Piplup often becomes excited when Dawn prepares them. This love of food is sometimes used for comedic effect in the series. Dawn and her Piplup made a return appearance in the Pokemon Journeys series, reuniting with Ash and Pikachu after many years apart in the story. This reunion was highly anticipated by fans who had grown to love the original Diamond and Pearl era cast. Piplup demonstrated that it had maintained its proud personality even after all this time. Piplup has been featured in numerous Pokemon trading card game sets since the 4th generation began. The first Piplup cards appeared in the Diamond and Pearl base set, featuring artwork of the Penguin Pokémon in various poses. Over the years, dozens of different Piplup cards have been released with varying artwork and abilities. Some rare and valuable Piplup cards include promotional versions given out at special events and tournaments. Shiny Piplup cards are particularly sought after by collectors because the shiny coloration changes Piplup's blue feathers to a light cyan color. Full art and secret rare versions of Piplup cards can command premium prices on the secondary market. In the trading card game, Piplup cards typically feature low HP values, reflecting its status as a basic, unevolved Pokemon. Most Piplup cards have between 50 and 70 HP, and feature simple attacks that cost 1 or 2 water energy. These cards are meant to be evolved into Prinplup and eventually Empoleon for competitive play. Piplup has appeared in the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series of games, where players can play as or recruit Piplup to their rescue team. In Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time and Explorers of Darkness, Piplup is one of the starter options available to players. The personality quiz at the beginning of these games can result in the player becoming a Piplup. The Pokemon Ranger series has also featured Piplup as a partner Pokemon that players can befriend. In Pokemon Ranger, Shadows of Almia, Piplup can be captured using the Capture Styler and used to help solve puzzles and overcome obstacles. The water-type moves of Piplup are useful for putting out fires and creating water bridges. Piplup appears in Pokemon Go, the popular mobile augmented reality game. In Pokemon Go, Piplup was initially available only in the wild, but has since been featured in various events and community days. The community day for Piplup featured increased spawns and the opportunity to evolve an Empoleon with the exclusive move Hydro Cannon. Shiny Piplup was made available in Pokemon Go during special events, giving players the chance to catch the rare color variant. The shiny version of Piplup has a lighter blue coloration that gives it a distinctive appearance. Trainers who participate in community day events have increased odds of encountering shiny Piplup. In Pokemon Unite, the free-to-play multiplayer online battle arena game, Piplup appears as part of Empoleon's evolution line. When players select Empoleon in Pokemon Unite, they start the match as Piplup and evolve as they gain experience during the game. Piplup's moves in the early game include Pound and Water Gun. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon Cafe Remix, a puzzle game where players manage a cafe and recruit Pokemon to help serve customers. Piplup wears adorable cafe-themed outfits in this game and helps players clear puzzle stages. The game features special Piplup-themed events and decorations. The Pokemon Company has released numerous Piplup merchandise items over the years, making it one of the most merchandised Pokemon from the 4th generation. Plush toys of Piplup are particularly popular and come in various sizes from small keychain plushies to large huggable versions. The Pokemon Center stores in Japan and around the world frequently stock Piplup merchandise. Piplup figures have been produced by various toy companies including Takara Tomy and Bandai. These figures range from simple figurines to articulated action figures with movable limbs. Scale World and Pokemon Kids lines have included Piplup figures that are popular with collectors. Build-A-Bear Workshop has released a Piplup plush that customers can stuff and customize at their stores. This collaboration between Pokemon and Build-A-Bear has been very successful, with the Piplup version selling out quickly upon release. The Build-A-Bear Piplup includes special accessories and a sound chip with Piplup's cry. Piplup-themed clothing and accessories have been released by various fashion brands in collaboration with the Pokemon Company. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, and bags featuring Piplup artwork are popular among fans of all ages. Limited edition. Piplup sneakers have also been released in certain markets. In Japan, Piplup has appeared on various food products and promotional items at convenience stores and supermarkets. Special edition snacks and drinks featuring Piplup packaging are released during promotional periods. Piplup-shaped food items and Piplup-themed cafe menu items have been offered at Pokemon Cafe locations. The Pokemon Center has released Piplup as part of various plush collections, including the Sitting Cuties line, the Fit Plush line, and the Large Size Plush collection. These official Pokemon Center plushies are known for their high quality and accurate representations of the Pokemon. Limited edition, Piplup plushies with seasonal themes like Christmas and Halloween are released annually. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon-themed attractions at Universal Studios Japan as part of the Cool Japan partnership. Photo opportunities and meet and greet experiences with Piplup mascot characters have been offered at various events. Piplup balloons and merchandise are available at Pokemon-themed areas of the park. The design of Piplup draws inspiration from several species of real-world penguins, primarily the Emperor penguin. The blue coloration, however, is unique to Piplup and not found in any real penguin species. The crown-like feathers on Piplup's head are reminiscent of the yellow patches found on Emperor penguin chicks. Scientists have noted that Piplup's difficulty walking on land is actually true to life for real penguins, which are much more graceful in the water than on solid ground. The waddling gait of penguins is adapted for swimming efficiency rather than land-based movement. Piplup's portrayal in the games and anime accurately reflects this biological trait. The name Piplup is a combination of pip, referring to a young bird or the sound a baby bird makes, and plup, which suggests the sound of something entering water. In Japanese, Piplup is called pochama, which combines the Japanese words for walking unsteadily and roundball, describing its waddling movement perfectly. In German, Piplup is known as plinfa, while in French it is called Tiplup. The Spanish name is also Piplup, matching the English version. Each localized name maintains references to either penguins, water, or the cute appearance of this starter Pokemon. Piplup belongs to the Water 1 and Field Egg groups in the Pokemon breeding system. This means Piplup can breed with a wide variety of Pokemon to produce eggs and pass down moves. Male Piplup can breed with compatible females to create baby Piplup that know special egg moves not normally learned through leveling. The egg cycle for Piplup is 20 cycles, which means it takes approximately 5,120 steps for a Piplup egg to hatch. This is a standard hatch time for most starter Pokemon. Using abilities like Flame Body or Magma Armor can reduce the number of steps required to hatch a Piplup egg. In terms of effort values, defeating a Piplup in battle yields 1 special attack EV point. This makes sense given that Piplup's highest base stat is special attack. Trainers looking to train their Pokemon's special attack stat sometimes seek out wild Piplup for this purpose. The catch rate for Piplup is 45, which is the standard catch rate for starter Pokemon in the main series games. This relatively low catch rate means that starter Pokemon are intended to be received from professors rather than caught in the wild. In games where Piplup appears in the wild, special conditions usually apply. Piplup has a gender ratio of 87.5% male to 12.5% female, which is consistent with all starter Pokemon in the main series. This uneven ratio makes female Piplup somewhat rare and more valuable for breeding purposes. Finding a female Piplup with good individual values is a challenge for competitive breeders. In Pokemon Legends Arceus, Piplup appears as one of the 3 starter options even though the game is set in ancient Sinnoh. The professor in this game explains that Piplup was brought from another region, maintaining consistency with the fact that Piplup is not native to ancient Hisui. Players can also find wild Piplup in certain areas of the game. The walking animation of Piplup in recent Pokemon games shows it waddling adorably, staying true to its Pokédex entries about having difficulty walking. In Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, players can have Piplup follow behind them as they explore the Sinnoh region, showcasing this charming animation. Piplup's shiny form changes its coloration from the standard blue to a lighter cyan or turquoise color. The odds of encountering a shiny Piplup in the wild are approximately 1 in 4096 in most modern Pokemon games. Various methods like the Masuda method and Shiny Charm can increase these odds for dedicated shiny hunters. In competitive Pokemon battling, Piplup is rarely used due to its status as an unevolved Pokemon with low base stats. However, in special formats like Little Cup, where only unevolved Pokemon can participate, Piplup has found some niche use. Its access to Stealth Rock through breeding makes it potentially useful as a support Pokemon. The fully evolved form, Empoleon, has had more success in competitive battling, particularly in the OU and UU tiers during various generations. Empoleon's unique water and steel typing gives it many resistances and only 3 weaknesses. Competitive sets for Empoleon often utilize its high special attack and access to moves like Hydro Pump and Flash Cannon. Piplup has been featured in several Pokemon manga series, including the Pokemon Adventures manga, where a Piplup named Manabu belongs to the character Platinum. This Piplup, like Dawn's in the anime, is known for its proud personality. Manabu eventually evolved into Prinplup and then Empoleon as Platinum's journey progressed. In the Pokemon Special manga, the Piplup that would become Platinum's partner was actually intended for a different trainer. Through a mix-up at Professor Rowan's laboratory, Platinum ended up with Piplup instead of the Pokemon she was supposed to receive. This accident led to a strong bond forming between trainer and Pokemon. Piplup has appeared in multiple Super Smash Bros. Games as part of the Pokemon Trainers team or as a Pokeball summon. When released from a Pokeball in Super Smash Bros., Piplup uses the move Surf to damage opponents. The adorable Penguin Pokémon, sliding across the stage on a wave, has become a memorable sight in these fighting games. In the Detective Pikachu movie, while Piplup did not have a major role, Penguin Pokémon could be spotted in background scenes within Rhyme City. The realistic CGI interpretation of what Piplup might look like in real life was well received by fans who appreciated the detailed rendering of the Pokemon's feathers and expressions. Piplup-themed amiibo figures were released as part of various Pokemon amiibo collections. These figurines can be scanned in compatible Nintendo games to unlock special content or bonuses. The Piplup amiibo captures the proud stance and cute appearance of the Penguin Pokémon in collectible form. The Pokemon Company has featured Piplup in numerous promotional campaigns for the Diamond and Pearl games and their remakes. Television commercials in Japan featured Piplup prominently alongside the other Sinnoh starters. Billboard advertisements and posters featuring Piplup have appeared in major cities around the world during game launch periods. Piplup's cry in the video games is a distinctive chirping sound that fans have come to recognize instantly. The audio team at Game Freak carefully designed this cry to match Piplup's cute appearance and penguin inspiration. In newer games with higher quality audio, Piplup's cry has been updated while maintaining its recognizable essence. Fan communities have created extensive artwork, stories, and videos featuring Piplup over the years. The Pokemon is particularly popular in Japanese fanworks, where it is often depicted in cute, everyday situations. Piplup fan art ranges from adorable chibi-style drawings to detailed, realistic interpretations. Cosplay featuring Piplup is popular at anime and gaming conventions around the world. Fans create elaborate Piplup costumes ranging from simple onesies to detailed mascot suits. Some cosplayers have even created mechanical wings and moving parts to bring their Piplup costumes to life. In Pokémon Shuffle, the puzzle game for Nintendo 3DS and mobile devices, Piplup appeared as both a regular stage and as part of special events. Players could catch Piplup by clearing puzzle stages and add it to their roster of Pokémon. The game featured unique pixel art of Piplup that fans appreciated. Piplup has been featured on Japanese postage stamps as part of Pokémon-themed stamp collections. These collectible stamps featured various Pokémon from the Diamond and Pearl era, and were highly sought after by both stamp collectors and Pokémon fans. The Piplup stamp showed the Pokémon in its characteristic proud pose. Japanese airline All Nippon Airways featured Piplup on special Pokémon-themed aircraft liveries. These planes, decorated with various Pokémon including Piplup, flew domestic and international routes. Passengers on these flights received special Pokémon-themed amenities and experiences. Piplup has appeared in Pokémon-themed attractions at various amusement parks in Japan, including Pokémon-themed rides and interactive experiences. Meet and greet opportunities with Piplup mascot characters are popular with young visitors. Piplup-themed photo spots and merchandise are staples at these attractions. The annual Pokémon World Championships have featured Piplup in various capacities over the years. Championship merchandise has included Piplup items, and the Pokémon has appeared in promotional materials for these competitive events. Competitive players who favour Empoleon often display affection for the entire evolution line, including Piplup. In Pokémon Sleep, the sleep tracking application, Piplup is one of the Pokémon that players can encounter. The app rewards players for good sleep habits with visits from various Pokémon, including the adorable Penguin Pokémon. Piplup's sleep styles in the app showcase different cute resting poses. Piplup has been featured in Pokémon-themed escape rooms in Japan, where participants solve puzzles related to various Pokémon. These interactive experiences often feature life-size Piplup props and decorations. Participants can take photos with Piplup-themed backdrops as part of the experience. The Pokémon trading card game online featured Piplup in its digital card collection, allowing players to collect and battle with Piplup cards virtually. When the game transitioned to Pokémon Trading Card Game Live, Piplup cards continued to be available for collection. Digital Piplup cards feature animations and special effects not possible with physical cards. Piplup-themed stationery, including notebooks, pencils, erasers, and rulers, are popular school supplies in Japan and other markets. These items feature cute Piplup artwork and are particularly popular with elementary school students. Back-to-school promotions in Japan often feature Pokémon stationery prominently. Piplup has appeared in various Pokémon-themed board games and card games beyond the trading card game. Games like Pokémon-themed versions of Uno and Monopoly have featured Piplup as one of the represented Pokémon. These family-friendly games introduce new audiences to Piplup and other Pokémon. The Pokémon Center online store regularly restocks Piplup merchandise due to its enduring popularity. New Piplup products are announced periodically and often sell out quickly. The Piplup Fit plush in particular has been a consistent bestseller among Sinnoh starter merchandise. Piplup has been featured in Pokémon-themed hotel rooms in Japan, where certain hotels offer complete Pokémon experiences. These rooms are decorated with Piplup and other Pokémon artwork and include themed amenities. Staying in a Piplup-themed room is a bucket list item for many Pokémon fans visiting Japan. In Pokémon Masters EX, the mobile gacha game, Dawn and Piplup appear as a sync pair that players can obtain. This pair focuses on water-type support and damage, using moves like Bubble Beam and eventually evolving into Prinplup and Empoleon. The game features fully voiced scenes with Dawn and Piplup that fans of the anime appreciate. The Pokémon YouTube channel has featured Piplup in various video content, including music videos, animated shorts, and promotional material. The official Pokémon Kids TV channel on YouTube features Piplup in educational content aimed at younger viewers. These videos have accumulated millions of views from fans around the world. Piplup emoji and stickers are available on various messaging platforms through official Pokémon sticker packs. The line messaging app in Japan features extensive Piplup sticker collections that users can send to friends. These digital expressions allow fans to share their love of Piplup in everyday conversations. In Pokemon Home, the cloud-based Pokemon storage system, Piplup appears as one of the many Pokemon that can be stored and transferred between games. The app features detailed information about Piplup, including its Pokédex entries from various games. Players can view their Piplup collection and track their shiny hunting progress. Piplup-themed jewelry and accessories have been released through official Pokemon collaborations with various brands. Necklaces, earrings, and rings featuring Piplup designs are popular among fans who want subtle ways to show their Pokemon fandom. High-end collaborations have produced sterling silver and gold Piplup pieces. The Pokemon Company has released Piplup-themed kitchenware including mugs, plates, and utensils. These items feature cute Piplup artwork and are popular for home use. Limited edition Piplup-themed bento boxes and lunch accessories are particularly popular in Japan. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon-themed 3D printing files that fans can use to create their own figures at home. Both official and fan-made 3D models of Piplup are available for various 3D printers. These files allow crafty fans to create custom Piplup figures in different poses and sizes. In competitive Pokemon VGC formats, Empoleon has occasionally seen play as a support Pokemon with access to moves like Icy Wind and Protect. While not a dominant force in the metagame, skilled players have found ways to use Empoleon effectively. The journey from Piplup to competitive Empoleon represents significant time investment from trainers. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon-themed puzzles, including jigsaw puzzles of various piece counts. These puzzles often depict Piplup alongside other Sinnoh Pokemon in scenic artwork. Completing a Piplup puzzle is a relaxing activity for fans who enjoy both Pokemon and puzzle solving. The official Pokemon website features extensive information about Piplup, including its stats, moves, and appearance in various media. The Pokédex section allows fans to read about Piplup's biology and behavior in detail. Regular articles and features on the website sometimes highlight Piplup and its evolution line. Piplup-themed phone cases and electronic accessories are popular among fans who want to personalize their devices. Cases featuring Piplup artwork are available for various phone models and tablet sizes. Piplup-themed charging cables and earphone cases add a touch of Pokemon style to everyday technology. In Pokemon Rumble series of games, Piplup appears as a toy Pokemon that players can collect and battle with. The simplified designs of Rumble Pokemon give Piplup an extra cute appearance. Players can collect multiple Piplup toys with different moves and stats. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon-themed ASMR content created by the Pokemon Company. These relaxing videos feature Piplup in peaceful settings with soothing sounds. Fans enjoy these videos as a way to relax while enjoying their favourite Pokemon. The Pokemon Shirts collaboration, which allows customers to create custom shirts with Pokemon patterns, includes Piplup among its available designs. Customers can choose from various Piplup fabric patterns to create unique clothing items. The Piplup patterns feature the Pokemon in cute repeating designs. Piplup has appeared in Pokemon-themed calendars featuring artwork for each month of the year. These calendars are released annually and feature popular Pokemon, including Piplup, in seasonal settings. The December pages often show Piplup in winter-themed artwork, fitting its cold weather origins. In fan rankings and popularity polls, Piplup consistently ranks among the most popular starter Pokemon. Japanese popularity polls conducted by the Pokemon Company have shown strong support for Piplup. International polls similarly demonstrate Piplup's appeal to fans around the world. Piplup-themed face masks became popular during the global health situation, with official and fan-made designs featuring the Penguin Pokémon. These masks allowed fans to show their Pokemon pride while staying safe. The cute Piplup designs made wearing masks more enjoyable for young fans. The Pokemon Soda Pop series in Japan has featured Piplup on limited edition beverage cans and bottles. These collectible drinks are popular with fans who purchase them for the packaging alone. Piplup themed drinks often feature fruit flavors that match the cool, refreshing nature of water-type Pokemon. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon-themed ice cream promotions in Japan, including special flavors and Piplup-shaped popsicles. These seasonal treats are popular during summer months and feature cute Piplup designs. The association between Piplup and cold treats fits perfectly with its cold climate origins. In Pokemon animation, the way Piplup's flippers move has been carefully animated to convey emotion. When happy, Piplup's flippers move excitedly at its sides. When upset, Piplup crosses its flippers in a huffy manner that has become iconic among fans. Piplup-themed keychains and bag charms are some of the best-selling Pokemon accessories worldwide. These small collectibles allow fans to display their Piplup affection on everyday items. Limited edition keychains released at Pokemon Centers often sell out within hours. The relationship between Dawn and Piplup in the anime has been cited as one of the strongest trainer and Pokemon bonds in the series. Their partnership demonstrates mutual respect and understanding that developed over many adventures together. This relationship has inspired countless fanworks exploring their friendship. Piplup-themed nail art has become popular among Pokemon fans who enjoy creative manicures. Tutorials for creating Piplup-inspired nails can be found across social media platforms. The blue color scheme of Piplup lends itself well to stylish nail designs. In Pokemon art books and illustration collections, Piplup is frequently featured among Ken Sugimori's concept artwork. These books show the development of Piplup's design from early sketches to the final character. Fans appreciate seeing the creative process behind their favourite Pokemon. Piplup-themed socks and footwear have been released through various Pokemon fashion collaborations. These items range from simple printed socks to elaborate Piplup-themed slippers. Wearing Piplup on one's feet is a fun way for fans to incorporate the Pokemon into their daily wardrobe. The sound design for Piplup in the games has evolved over generations as audio technology has improved. Early games featured simple chiptune cries, while modern games include higher quality audio. Despite these changes, Piplup's cry has maintained its distinctive character throughout all iterations. Piplup has been featured in Pokemon-themed charity events and merchandise, with proceeds going to various causes. Piplup items for charity have been released to support disaster relief and children's organizations. Fans appreciate opportunities to support good causes while collecting Piplup merchandise. In Pokemon speedrunning communities, players have developed optimal strategies for using Piplup through the Sinnoh games. Speedrunners have analysed which moves and evolution timing work best for fast completion times. Piplup's water typing provides advantages against certain gym leaders that speedrunners exploit. Piplup-themed birthday party supplies, including plates, napkins, and decorations, are popular for young Pokemon fans. These party supplies allow parents to create immersive Piplup-themed celebrations for their children. Piplup balloons and cake toppers complete the Penguin Pokémon party experience. The water moves that Piplup learns in the games reflect its nature as an aquatic Pokémon. From basic moves like Bubble to powerful techniques like Hydro Pump, Piplup's moveset emphasizes water manipulation. Learning to effectively use these water moves is essential for trainers raising a Piplup. Piplup has appeared in Pokemon-themed music videos and song releases from the Pokemon Company. These musical productions feature Piplup dancing and performing alongside other popular Pokemon. The catchy tunes often become popular with young fans who watch the videos repeatedly. In fan fiction communities, Piplup is a popular subject for creative stories exploring its adventures. Writers imagine scenarios where Piplup takes on heroic roles or develops deeper relationships with trainers. The proud personality of Piplup provides rich material for character development in these stories. Piplup-themed furniture and room decorations are available for fans who want to create Pokemon-themed living spaces. Beanbag chairs, lamps, and wall art featuring Piplup designs can transform a room into a Pokemon paradise. Young fans especially enjoy having Piplup-themed bedrooms. The evolution of Piplup into Prinplup and then Empoleon represents growth from a small proud chick into a regal emperor penguin. This progression mirrors the real-world development of penguin species. The design team at Game Freak carefully considered this growth journey when creating the evolution line. Piplup has been featured in Pokémon-themed educational materials aimed at teaching children about animals and nature. These materials use Piplup's penguin inspiration to introduce concepts about real-world wildlife. The connection between Piplup and actual penguins helps children learn about both fictional and real animals. In Pokémon Conquest, the strategy crossover game with Nobunaga's ambition, Piplup could be linked with various warriors. The game featured different mechanics than the main series, giving players new ways to use Piplup in battle. Strategic positioning and type matchups were crucial for success with Piplup in this title. Piplup-themed exercise equipment and yoga mats have been released for fans who want to incorporate Pokémon into their fitness routines. Working out with Piplup-inspired gear adds fun to exercise activities. These products are part of larger Pokémon fitness initiatives promoting healthy lifestyles. The Pokémon Smile app, which encourages children to brush their teeth, features Piplup as one of the Pokémon that can be caught. This clever use of Pokémon helps establish healthy habits in young fans. Catching Piplup by brushing effectively is exciting for children who love the Penguin Pokémon. Piplup has appeared in crossover promotional events with other Japanese media properties. These collaborations introduce Piplup to new audiences who may not be familiar with Pokémon. The cute design of Piplup makes it an ideal ambassador for these cross-promotional opportunities. In the Pokémon anime, there was a memorable episode where Piplup temporarily evolved into Prinplup due to special circumstances, but reverted back. This unusual event highlighted Piplup's determination to remain unevolved and stay as Dawn's cute companion. The episode reinforced the strong bond between Piplup and its trainer. Piplup-themed travel accessories including neck pillows, luggage tags, and passport holders are popular with traveling fans. These items make long journeys more comfortable while showing off Piplup pride. Spotted at airports worldwide, Piplup travel gear helps fans identify fellow Pokémon enthusiasts. The water habitat depicted for Piplup in various games includes cold coastal areas and snowy environments. These settings reflect the real-world habitats of penguin species that inspired Piplup's design. Game designers carefully considered appropriate environments when placing Piplup in wild areas. Piplup has been featured in Pokémon-themed virtual backgrounds for video conferencing applications. During the rise of remote work and virtual meetings, these backgrounds allowed fans to display their love of Piplup. Professional and casual Piplup backgrounds are available for various occasions. In the decades since its introduction, Piplup has maintained its status as one of the most recognizable and beloved Pokémon. New generations of fans continue to discover and fall in love with the Penguin Pokémon through games, anime, and merchandise. The enduring appeal of Piplup demonstrates the timeless quality of its design and character. Piplup represents the perfect combination of cute appearance and distinctive personality that makes Pokémon so appealing to fans worldwide. From its humble beginnings as a starter option in Diamond and Pearl to its current status as a beloved icon, Piplup's journey mirrors that of the trainers who choose it. The proud little penguin Pokémon continues to waddle its way into the hearts of new fans, while maintaining the affection of those who have loved it since 2006. Whether appearing in competitive battles, theatrical performances, merchandise collections, or simply as a beloved companion in fans' adventures through the Sinnoh region, Piplup remains an essential part of the Pokémon franchise. The legacy of this proud penguin Pokémon is secure, and future generations will undoubtedly continue to celebrate everything that makes Piplup special. From its distinctive cry to its stubborn refusal to accept help, from its beautiful blue plumage to its determined little waddle, Piplup embodies the spirit of what makes Pokémon magical for millions of fans around the world.